Hi guys, long time no see, but a bit away for a while, trying to figure out the space here in Bali, but now got my own space, finally. The gallery in picture 2, for those who know what I'm talking about. Welcome to visit. We have an exhibition of Hindu prints of Hindu gods that I've collected, and it's 76, well it's more, it's 78 artworks of all kinds of different Hindu gods represented by these beautiful vintage artworks, and I've created an exhibition, an installation of these artworks, and also because of the number of these prints that I've acquired in London from a spiritual store, they were going to be destroyed, demolished, so I've kind of inherited them. And I've also developed a tower deck, so that's going to be available soon. However, let's have a look. I'm going to do a reading for Aries. Aries is going through something, healing their heart, still needs some healing. Being a bit reserved, holding on to the coin, protecting themselves, being a bit MIA, a little unavailable at the moment, feels like. But because there's a chapter closing, so there's a new beginning, new moon, especially today is a really good day to start something new, especially for Aries. Mars is in their sign, so they feel like they want to go, but at the same time, I think there's changes and decisions that the Aries are making. So let's have a look. I'm just going to do a general spread for you guys and see what comes through. It's been a while, so I don't want it to be reversed, but whoop. Wow. Two major arcanas, the sun and the death. Yeah, there's a massive transformation. There's an end to a way of being, perhaps a way of so because the sun is on top of death, I do feel like you're coming out again. You're ready to face the crowds if you've been in sort of hermit mode. So that whole experience of being retreating or being retrieved, whether due to illnesses or choices, or I think it is, I don't think, but I feel that there's opportunities that come, it's going to be here on the horizon. I believe it's a positive change that is about to occur, and it's exciting, it's flamboyant in a way, because I'm seeing this red fabric here, and it's like you're going to be throwing your own flag into the air. It's like, you know how countries have flags, you're going to be your own country, and you will fully step into this beautiful, pure, almost childlike but happy experience, which Chariot, reverse enemy, it's where you're going to be your own authority. That's what I'm understanding. Yeah. Oh, it feels good to be back. It feels good inside my body to be doing my reading, which is super nice. Okay, Aries, let's have a look. So I'm actually going to do, this is what I'm going to do. Interesting. So we're going to leave death on one side, and we're going to put the sun on the other. We'll have a look. let's have a look. What is this? Death. So I'm seeing the Pope there, which is the Hierophant, and it's like, so I feel like the death is leaving the picture, meaning the illnesses, any sort of mental experiences that are deafening to you are leaving, and this, again, Pope here is very yellow, sunny and bright. There's a sun rising in the background as well, and then so you're leaving everything that is no longer, that's been not serving you, and you're doing a lot of meditation. You're moving into Hierophant, which is you move into spirituality. You move into a next level of commitment in terms of spirituality, and what your path will be, what you will be bringing to the world, and that will make you really, really happy. That will make you happy and peaceful. I'm also hearing. Peaceful. All right, good. Well, let's have a look. What is this death about? We got the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles. I've seen that in the beginning of the reading as well. The Emperor, and then I feel like it's somebody else. There's someone else who is having a difficulty deciding whether they would like to be part of your life, in a sense. There's, yeah, so again, many different choices that this Emperor is making. Even though Emperor is Aries card, I still don't feel like it's your energy. I feel your energy is the Sun, so very open, reciprocal, shiny, happy, focus on the happiness, even if this is a work in progress for you. So this Emperor, who is this Emperor? Let's have it. But again, I am being pulled to make a judgment. So to consider the fact that it could be you, basically, it's like making an executive decision where to go. Maybe you have two projects that you're working on, and maybe you want to exit on one because of some aspects of either of these two things not working for you. It's a long-term vision in terms of the Pentacles, so it's you stepping into this place of power and authority to make this call, to make this judgment call, and it's like both the death and the judgment. So you can keep resurrecting, or you can just leave. So it's both. But there's somebody else. I do feel like in someone else who is an authoritative figure, or older gentleman, or older female, which is making a decision. And so what is this decision about? It's about resurrecting or reconnecting something. Got Justice reverse. So, and the Four of Swords again came out. Look at this, the bottom of the deck, the 7. I think this is important, so I'm gonna take out the 7. So, yeah, so there's a lot of different things that you are potentially working on, looking at, considering, but there's only one that is specifically important or key, the one that fulfills you truly. Others are not really the path of gold, I'm hearing. Interesting, the path of gold. or like, you know, path of gold. What I mean by that is, um, you know, enlightening, right? Enlightenment is bringing light, and gold is something that's shining and bright, which obviously the sun. So, yeah, you are deciding to step out of this hermit mode, or from hiding or being recluse, or you finished healing perhaps as well. Justice reverse. So somehow it connects. Oh, I see. It connects me back to this emperor and this red clothing again as well. So there was a situation with someone, I believe, that wasn't just to you, and it hurt you actually a lot, because we saw the Three of Swords in the beginning of the shuffle. It was painful. It was painful. I think you believed that this was an important player in your life. So yeah, I definitely think it was divinely guided though. So there is a possibility of you guys reconnecting. However surprising that might be for you, or just because of the death and the judgment, and the justice is not yet served, you know, you're not given your due. Oh wow. Okay, my voice was thinking. Did you hear that? I just hit my teeth with the bottle. So, unfinished business. Well, yeah, they're bringing me back to the fact that it's divinely guided. And it could be good for you. Yeah, so there was an end. There was a healing period for you. It was an adjust situation. You focused on meditation, perhaps, some kind of spiritual practices, and now there potentially can be sorry guys, a judgment call. Let's have a look at the sun. Five of Cups reversed. Yeah, so all that sorrow, all of that pain and struggle, all this feeling about being left out. I think the whole issue could be with abandonment, or not reaching your goals as well. It's kind of leaving your life. I think this is a major change, right? So you have understood something about the situation with this emperor that you understood on a deeper level. In terms of the lesson, you acquired like a gem, right? Imagine a video game, you're going through the game and you acquired some form of deep understanding that was technically not working, not just with you, as in because people reflect that to us. There were you still, you know, were dealing with what was this connection about. And having acquired the gem, you might be put through another test with this person, or if not, it could be a smaller test with someone else around you. But the fact of the matter is that you're consciously almost choosing to be happy. You're choosing to look at the cups that are left and move on and continue growth and head towards that castle, towards the ideas, towards projects and things that make you happy. What else is Sun about, please, Spirit? Let's have a look. Oh, feels so good inside my body to be doing this. I love connecting with Spirit. Just feel so good. Why haven't I done that earlier, huh? Well, I'm an Aries, so I've been unavailable. There we go. Ooh. Well, that was sideways. We've got the 2 of Cups. Yeah, okay, so we had, I'm gonna just put them straight, and the Lovers. And the 5 of Swords. So 2 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and the Lovers all came together. So there we go. Like I said, it was a beautiful connection. It is a beautiful connection. I think this is what's coming, this is the future. There's been a battle already, like I said, if this person coming back, and I think because of the judgment, it's like it's almost impossible for this not to return. And the Lovers, right, and the choice, you could have somebody else, someone new at the same time, so it's like they'll give you another round of circumstances where you have to make a decision from what you learned, right? So there you go, a test, it's like exam. Is this person, are you gonna pass the exam or not? So even there's conflict, 2, 5, 6, have a look at that number. So how is it important? So yeah, the 2 5s, because this, we have here, so this change that happened and a choice that you had to make, and that you were not chosen before, this might change. And because of going through this trials and tribulations, the pain, or the mental games as well, it's like there between there's this two opposing energies. Oh, okay. But you're being super quiet. Definitely, Aries, that's your vibe here. Because you know things, you understand things. Perhaps this person had to also do some work, internal work. But 100% that I'm gonna pull this fight down, even though this energy of like this fight, of this mental struggle between you two is sort of there. At the same time, there's a lot of like 2 of Cups and Lovers on the other side of it. There's a lot of love around that. And it's just impossible not to acknowledge that. So let's have a look, what is this Lovers about? What is this choice of the 2 of Cups for Aries and the Lovers? Who's this lover? Oh. I'm getting somebody else. It's so strange. Because it's a Hierophant, we got a Hierophant here. And we talked about Hierophant, but here Hierophant in reverse, meaning this connection so this connection didn't go to commitment, that's for certain, but there's also could be somebody else who, a Taurus, that could have not given you commitment before. I feel like the Emperor, this fire signs, I feel like could be one person, but also we talked about the fact that it could be your energy, but this Taurus, or the Earth, zodiac sign that they didn't choose you before either. So, you know what I'm getting? Both of these people, 2 different people, and both of them didn't choose you, didn't make a commitment, didn't give you justice, didn't, but your 2 of Cups is still gonna happen. That's the 5 funny part, it's gonna happen for you, and it could be even like somebody else. And you chosen being happy. You chosen to be continue developing your purity, your light within you. Let's have a look at what this 2 of Cups for you. 2 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool in reverse. Oh yeah, by the way, that Taurus was a soulmate for sure. Queen of Pentacles, reverse. Yeah, again, they're showing me that you were not chosen to be like a wife material. This person or she didn't proceed with you. There was no new beginning. Okay, so you also you decided against this person. You focused on yourself and your abundance and your work. Okay. So that's a no. That's what I'm hearing. I just want to clarify the Sun again for Aries. So this Taurus is done. I feel like that's done. This Emperor, however, could be coming back. You're focused on the happiness. I feel the single energy. But I still believe there's something what's gonna happen. There we go. The King of Cups. I don't know, he kind of flew a bit reversed. So it's a little delayed maybe, or this person is not here yet. But the King, yeah, that's what I said. I felt like there's still something on the decks for you, on the cards. So King of Cups is another person, definitely, that will allow you to come out of any, like, if you still are guarded or being super sharp on the edges, this person will water it down for you, make you feel cozy and emotional and gooey inside and everything like that. So King of Cups still coming because it's in reverse. And what is this King of Cups intentions? How do they feel towards you? Yeah, there's a possibility that this Emperor, the fire sign, or there's somebody who embodies this, a lot of aspects of like very action oriented. Surprisingly might just jump through, and you will have to see how this person makes you feel, right? It's important to differentiate like between what we might be attracted to, what we want, but in relation to how we actually feel next to this person. So maybe walking away is in order. They're suggesting that. Okay, King of Cups, and we're done for the day for Aries. Well, either they're still not ready to make any offers, or it's just delayed, or both. It's not happening. It's there. It's like it's hanging there, but it's not happening. As in, they're not making the offer yet. I don't know. I feel like they're there, but maybe they're busy. Something else is engaging them. This King of Cups could be a water sign. Yeah. Sooner or later it's going to be manifested. But they're keeping it super quiet. They're super quiet. Right now it's all like, oh, look at that. 2 major arcanas. You know how many major arcanas I've got on the table here? Table, floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 major. This is huge. massive. Even though this will be delayed, it will come through, it will manifest itself, and it will be like, it will be spiritual, it will be a higher power because of the high priestess. It's just, they're super quiet about it, and they might not ready to offer that cup, but it's in the making. It's in the matrix. Oops. Alrighty, Aries, I'm going to leave it here for you. Any information you'd like to know about my rings are going to come up on the website. Just visit the website, The Voice of Source. My Instagram is Voice of Source. The cards are coming soon. I'm going to continue making readings. Finally, I've got a space to call my own. And if you want a reading yourself, you know where to find all the information. Just head to my website or the information for the, in the description box. See ya. Have a good one.